So hi guys, my name is John Gashwe, and I'm here to talk about data that my class managed to do regarding cold beverages, 8 cold beverages that were consumed in different states, in Florida and South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, and with the relationship status of the age, which is now the divorced, domestic, married, single, or widowed, and with the gender, female or male. All of this is in average percentages. So as you can see, there are 8 cold beverages. We can start with probably iced coffee. And looking at iced coffee, there seems to be a higher percentage in the average in single, and lowest in domestic relationship. Um, Seems to have been consumed a lot in North Carolina, and consumed less in Mississippi. And regarding the age by gender too, seems like the females was a huge number as compared to the males. This to do with the iced coffee. So we can also look at unflavored sparkling water. So unflavored sparkling water was this amount 45, and here it seems from the average age relationship status, the domestic was a huge number, um, and the lowest has to be the single age, and then the state that consumed the most seems to be Mississippi, consumed the most, and the least has to be South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, as well, Florida. And when it comes to the female and the male, and the gender seems to have again a huge number on the females as compared to the males. Um, let's look at sugar carbonate. So sugar carbonate had 44. Um, had a great number in the married, and the lowest number in the singles, 43. Um, on looking at the state that consumed the most has to be Georgia. Then the least is Florida, Alabama, and Tennessee. And the gender is males over the females. Seems like a pretty good big gap. If we looked at, that was iced coffee we did before. Okay, let's look at sports drinks. Sports drinks being 42. By average in age relationship status, it seems to have having a huge number on domestic relationship, and the least on the divorced. When it comes to the consumption, the state, um, Florida seems to have is consuming a lot more, and the least applies to Alabama and North Carolina. And looking at the gender, not a big gap between male and the female, but female is higher than the males. If we look at iced tea, so iced tea having a larger domestic, larger in the single, sorry about that, and lowest in divorce. Highly consumed in the state has to be and Louisiana and Mississippi, and Alabama, and the least has to be North Carolina. And looking at the gender, not quite a big gap, but the females are dominating more than the females. So this was all the data that we had on us, and filters and everything, and yeah, thank you.